Start of transmission. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live broadcast, Cleveland Cavaliers vs. Indiana Pacers, corresponding to Game 2 of the NBA Playoffs Semifinals 24-25. My name is Gianluca Pantano, and I will be hosting the game. We will bring you pregame analysis, score updates, and live news here on the stadium of the game. The match between Cleveland Cavaliers vs. Indiana Pacers for Game 2 of the NBA Playoffs Semifinals 24-25 will take place at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, a multipurpose sports hall located in the city of Cleveland, Ohio, United States. It is home to the Cleveland Cavaliers of the National Basketball Association, the Cleveland Monsters of the American Hockey League, and the Cleveland Gladiators of the Arena Football League. The Cavaliers present the Ohio franchise is coming off a tough loss to start this Eastern Conference semifinal after a blistering performance in the first round of the playoffs in which they eliminated the Miami Heat 4-0. The performance was not bad, but they ended up being outplayed in the last quarter, and that's when the Pacers took the lead to win 121-112. Now again at home, they will look to even the series to go to Indiana with a better outlook. The president of Pacers, for its part, the Indiana franchise comes from a very important victory to take the first step forward, not only for the Western Conference semifinals, but also because it was also in away condition, and now it will be able to reach at least a 1-1 with 2 consecutive home games as long as it does not do well in Game 2. The performance was positive in the first and last quarters, while it was somewhat low in the middle quarters. The long story goes to Indiana. These two franchises met 215 times over the years for NBA regular season games since the first one on December 3, 1976. Of the total, the Pacers have 111 wins, while the Cavaliers have won the remaining 104 meetings, leaving a difference of 7 games between them. The last precedent was Game 1 of these playoffs, and in Ohio, the visitors won 121-112. Top player, Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, one of the most important players of the regular season that led them to be the best in the Eastern Conference, will look to continue on this path to try to even the series in the second game at home. The shooting guard is first in points, 24.0, minutes per game, 31.26, three-pointers, 233, and steals, 1.3. He is also second in assists, 5.0. Top player, Pacers. Pascal Siakam, one of the team's most outstanding players in this half of the regular season, will look to keep up his numbers to continue on this good path and bring his team closer to the top of the standings. The 30-year-old forward among his teammates is the player with the best average of points, 20.7, more rebounds, 7.1, more defensive rebounds, 5.4, and more offensive rebounds, 1.7. In addition, he is second in highest three-point percentage, 40%, 1.7. How to watch Cleveland Cavaliers vs. Indiana Pacers live. The Cleveland Cavaliers vs. Indiana Pacers game will not be broadcasted live on TV, so it will be possible to watch it with the NBA Season Pass. But if you intend to watch it online, VAVL is your best option to do so. Stay tuned to follow Cleveland Cavaliers vs. Indiana Pacers live on TV. We will soon share with you the starting lineups for Cleveland Cavaliers vs. Indiana Pacers live, as well as the latest information from the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Don't miss a single detail of the live match update and commentary from coverage. We're back. Don't miss the Cleveland Cavaliers versus Indiana Pacers Game 2 of the NBA Playoffs Semifinals in 2024-25. The home team will be looking for its first win, while the visitors will try to extend their lead. The Western Conference matchups. On this side of the bracket, there are the Ohio City Thunder, who lost 1-0 to the Denver Nuggets, in addition to the Minnesota Timberwolves and Golden State Warriors, which is tied at 0-0. The Eastern Conference matchups. On the other side of the bracket, there is the New York Knicks, who beat the Boston Celtics 1-0, in addition to this series in which the Indiana Pacers beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 1-0. The Cavaliers last season, unlike this regular season where they finished first, the Ohio franchise finished fourth in 2023-2024 with a 48-34 record and a plus 198-point differential. They then eliminated the Orlando Magic, but were eliminated in the semifinals by the Boston Celtics. The Pacers last season, similar to this regular season where they finished fourth, the Indiana franchise finished sixth with a 47-35 record and a plus 250-point differential. They then eliminated the Bucks and Knicks, but lost the Eastern Conference Finals to the Celtics. Game 1. The last game was Game 1 of these playoffs in Ohio, where the visiting team won 121-112.